Alright, so here's what I came up with to play Beautiful Pain, and really just one of those cool acoustic riffs that you kind of have to learn how to play. Alright, so what I did was I just threw a capo on my 4th fret, and if I have time I'll show you how to play this with bar chords as well, so for the more advanced players that don't want to use a capo, I'll try to show you how to do that. So what you're going to do is just start with an A minor chord. So your index finger, 1st fret of B, middle finger, 2nd fret of D, ring finger, 2nd fret of G. So that gives you an A minor. But what you want to do is you're going to use your pick and you're going to strum the A string and the D string simultaneously while hammering down. So I just leave my index finger down and then hammer down my middle finger and ring finger onto position. So I go, so you just pluck the A and the D and then hammer these 2 fingers down. Alright, so what you're getting out of that is mostly you're just getting that hammer onto the D string with your, so you could do it with just 1 finger, I guess, but I just think it's more comfortable to hammer both fingers down into position at the same time. Okay, so you're gonna go, so you got, and then you're gonna pluck just the D by itself. Now here's where it gets a little funky. What I'm gonna do is actually use my middle finger and ring finger to pluck the G and the B string together. So you got, and then when you come to rest, if you can kind of tap the strings, I kind of tap them with my fingernails. And just kind of, you get that percussive sound after you do this. So you got, okay, one more time, a little slower, a little slower, okay. Then you're gonna basically keep that same shape with your fretting hand over here. So you're gonna leave your index finger and middle finger where they are, go up to the C chord. So your ring finger just hops up to 3rd fret of A. Then you're going to go like this. You're going to pluck the A string, the D string, the G, and then use your middle finger and ring finger again, but this time they're plucking the B and high E string. So you got, and you do the percussive tap again. So you, one more time. Alright, so we've got, now you're going to go to an F bar chord. And I know a lot of people don't like to play bar chords, but this should be a pretty easy bar chord for you to play with the capo right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to bar right in 1st fret. So just 1 fret above the capo there. Now to make it easier to play a bar chord, in case some of you don't really know how to play them, you want to sneak your finger up close to that fret, okay? So you want it overlapping that fret right there. So this fret right here, you want it like right on top of that to get the most leverage possible. So you're going to bar across high E through low E, and then you're going to set your middle finger down on the 2nd fret of the G, ring finger down 3rd fret of the A, pinky down 3rd fret of the D, and now you're going to pluck E string, A string, D string, and then again using that middle finger, ring finger on the G and B again. So you got, and then your percussive tap. So you got, now you're going to go to an E chord, so index finger, 1st fret of G, middle finger, 2nd fret of A, ring finger, 2nd fret of D. And then you're going to do that same plucking pattern you just did, E, A, D, and then middle finger and ring finger pluck G and B. And then following that, going back into the start of the riff again, you gotta do just a strum on the E chord. So you've got, then you go start over again. So you've got, okay. So that should help you play it with the capo. Let's see if we can figure out how to do it without the capo. So you'd play a C minor, C sharp minor bar chord. So you bar first high E through A, keeping that A minor shape with your middle ring and pinky, and you would just, you'd go like that instead. Okay, and this one's kind of weird. You would have to use your pinky and reach way up here to get that C. Alright, then you would play bar chord A, so you bar high E through low E, make an E shape, and then you would just move that shape down to 4th fret. So 5th fret to 4th fret. It's a little harder for sure, but you could do it. I mean, you could play it with bar chords as well. If you just wanted to strum this thing, like if you're a super beginner and you just want to, say you just wanted to kind of strum a little bit, what you could do is this. You could just go down, up, and then do kind of a mute like that. You just rest you karate chop the strings as you rake the pick. So you just down, up, and then rake. And you could try to get a little funkier, maybe add some more rakes. I don't know, it's up to you, but that's an easy way for beginners to do it if you don't want to do all the extra picking and plucking with finger picking combo stuff. So hope this video helped you out. Go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button so I can keep making these videos for you guys, and I will see you on the next one.